We mentioned the Joe Flacco trade. Steelers getting ready to play the Bengals Thursday night, which means they'll face former Brown Joe Flacco. Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin was asked about the Browns trading Joe Flacco to the Bengals.
To be honest, it was shocking to me. Andrew Berry must be a lot smarter than me or us, because it doesn't make sense to me to trade a quarterback that you think enough of to make your opening day starter to a division opponent that's hurting in that area. But that's just my personal feelings.
Now, let me preface this by saying Mike Tomlin worked with Kevin Stefanski and the Vikings for a year earlier before he became the head coach. I think it's kind of Tomlin sticking up for his head coaching brethren, Kevin Stefanski.
Yeah, that's interesting. That connection is legit. I could see that. I also think, to me, I had three other takeaways. One is it's a shot at the Ivy League front office. They must be smarter than me or us, and which is funny because Mike Tomlin went to William and Mary, which is no slouch. And then I think it's how the Steelers and the Browns view the division. And the Steelers, obviously they're trying to win it this year, and Mike Tomlin is so AFC North, and not that the Browns aren't, but I think they just looked at this from a big picture and said, hey, the Bengals are not very good, and, Joe Flacco's not playing for us, so who cares if he goes and starts for the Bengals? Where I feel like traditionally you don't make that trade. And the Browns and Bengals have never made a trade, so that is the tradition. So I found it, I had the same reaction as Mike Tomlin. Why are you trading inside the division? Why are you helping a division foe? Now, if the Browns would say, hey, we don't think Joe Flacco is going to get Cincinnati to the playoffs or beat the Browns in January when they meet, then okay, that's fine. And you moved up around, which, again, that doesn't seem like any kind of advantage to me either, moving up from the 6th to the 5th round. But, they also like the idea of Joe Flacco getting a chance to play. He wasn't going to play here. So I think all those things come into play. And then the other thing is the Steelers go to Cincinnati on Thursday, and I'm sure Mike Tomlin would rather face Jake Browning, and he's looking at it like, why are the Browns helping the Bengals?
Yeah, without question. It will be an interesting next 3 weeks for the Browns relative to moving up to that trade deadline.